want? Reform for renters! Now!
The generation who can only rent are struggling to pay.
What do we want? Reform for renters!
My situation personally is that my landlord has increased my rent by £600, which is absolutely unaffordable for me and my housemate, so I'm having to move out, probably having to leave London because those price increases are being seen across the board, across the city, and it's unaffordable for a normal working person.
That's a huge increase. What are you going to do?
I think that I'm going to move back to Bradford for a bit, which is where my family are from, which is not ideal, obviously, and for people who don't have family to fall back on, then it ends in homelessness.
What do we want?
These renters want reforms. Top of the list, an end to something called Section 21 no-fault eviction, which allows landlords to evict tenants without having to give a reason.
This is about our futures. This is about the anxiety that renters are feeling when we can't even plan a few months in advance in our lives, because landlords can literally kick us out of our homes for no reason, using an incredibly unfair law, where we're afraid to complain to our landlords about unsafe conditions in our homes because they can just turn around and kick us out.
How unfair is the system, do you think?
Massively unfair. I mean, I'm looking at my fourth move since 2020, right? And every time that costs a huge amount of money to keep moving. So I'm actually due to be out by the end of this month, but I found nowhere to go, so I'm still looking.
The protesters called this a lobbying day at Westminster, and the call to end Section 21 evictions is supported by Labour.
The government pledged to ban this 4 years ago. In those 4 years, we have seen over 230,000 people in London served with no-fault evictions. So that's what we're calling for today, an end to Section 21.
The day ended with a petition to Downing Street. In a statement, the government told us it's absolutely committed to delivering a fairer deal for renters, but its promised bill to abolish no-fault evictions still has no date to go through Parliament. Rags Martel, ITV News, Westminster.